Hey guys, thanks for watching Dee Dee Croy with my favorite groomer on YouTube. Alright, so this is Pepper, and I have been grooming her for a few years now, and her human owner is fought in the Vietnam War, so he's an older guy. And very close clients of mine, they very much love me and I love them back, and we are going to groom her today. I've already started the pads because I was forgetting to get the video camera running, and I'm feeling burrs and all kinds of stuff here. So Mr. William Schott has a daughter, that Amy, who takes care of like his errands and stuff, and they're just beautiful people. And she said, Dee Dee, we need to do everything. I haven't seen you in a while and we need the works. So we're going to do everything. I've actually moved away from teeth brushing. I'll go into that another video. We're going to do teeth gel for the teeth brushing now, and we're also going to do probably a 2-guard all over, and I'm reading the file. Always take a file of your clients, you guys. If you need the paperwork, I do sell. I'm going to help you run your business or build your business or open your business. So I sell, and I'm running a business, so that's why everything's for sale, because that's how I take care of my family. So I can sell you paperwork if you need it, the formats, okay? Contact me at My Favorite Groomer if you need any supplies, anything I'm using. I will sell it to you. The best part about getting this free training is that you get it for free. But I would love for you to support what I do so I can keep doing it. Right, Pepper? Okay, so if you need supplies, that's why I would love you guys to order from me. Let me know what you need. I don't carry a huge stock, but I rotate the stock and then I get it back in. So that's why a lot of it isn't on the My Favorite Groomer supply store online, because I do have people who walk in and buy stuff as well as order. All y'all ordering off of YouTube, thank you for your support. And thank you for buying the dog up stand. It makes a big difference in my world. I'm running a business, but I'm also helping many people at the same time. So it helps me do what I do. And you can check everything out at myfavoritegroomer.com. Okay, back to grooming. Okay, so I'm reading her file. Again, if you're needing any of this paperwork, let me know. But you want to write everything down so you don't have to keep asking and you don't forget what you did last time. You guys, man, I'm not going to remember every cut I do. Yeah, there's too much going on. If you didn't know, I'm a real estate agent too, so I mean, there's no way I write everything down. I cannot remember it. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. I used to be a server in restaurants, and those people who wouldn't write it down but would get something wrong every now and then, write it down. Write stuff down so you don't forget. So she hasn't been in since August 25th, 2017. It's November 3rd, 2017. So we're going to do everything and get her cleaned up real good. 2-guard all over, down, which is with the grain of the hair. 4-guard legs and feet. And, you're so silly. You're so silly. Okay, here we go. So, she's got this real wiry kind of hair situation going on. You want to go ahead and do your brushing now. I've already done the pads, but I started on the pads before I forgot to turn the video on. So now, you want to do your brushing first. So you don't have to go back and forth with if I'm going to run a guard, you want to be able to run that guard through without stopping and going. So do a quick brush out. It's a curly hair, but it's got this schnauzer kind of mixed, hair, so it's kind of straight. She wants to sit. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to get the dog up stand. Okay, so we're going to snug this baby. I don't want her to sit, so I can't move as fast as I can if she's sitting. So I'm just going to support her here and move quickly with this brushing. And I can feel it's not like tangled. There's poop back here. It's not like real tangled, but I want to be able to run quickly without stopping and stopping and stopping with the guard. So you want it to be very smooth to go through, right? And I can feel mats here under the armpits. I'm going to come with my 10 on that, so don't worry about brushing all that out. It's like some burrs and mats in there. That doesn't need to be brushed out necessarily, You're going to save time if you do certain things. I do my 10-blade tummy, and some dogs are smart. You got to put them back there. 10-blade is going to be tummy, armpits, under the back legs, high knee, face, a little bit in the face, right? So I'll get this all brushed out. So you want to I'm a time saver. Be efficient, and then you can be done with your dog and move on. Time is money, and also time is very precious. You want to be able to spend time with people you love rather than, you know, working on a dog for so long. That's how I think. That's how I think as a realtor too. I always tell my clients, don't start looking for a house until you're ready, because you are wasting so much time away from people you love and things you could be doing. So don't waste time looking until you are absolutely ready to go buy a house. You know, ready, got your funding, got all that stuff going on. Face seems kind of matted here. Take it easy. I don't know how much you can see there. Okay. Dog upstand is really helping the process, helping her stay. She's got some food here. I'm just going to get that out of there with my clippers, hopefully. No, sweetie. You can come back here and check with the comb to make sure you got some that deep mat. If there's mats in here, you got them pretty much well taken care of. You can just check that with a comb later. You can feel some of these snagging. And I'm brushing fast, but very like, I don't know how to explain it. You got to be here to know. It's like very light. It's just specific. I'm not wasting my strokes, you know. Okay. Okay, look at your face. Okay, I'm actually going to brush that forward and up, because I'm going to come back with my guard. Kind of brush that up so that it captures all that loose hairs hanging around. Okay, forward and up there a little bit. There you go. I had a new client walk in, and then I had this client bring in a puppy so I could see it. And so I'm going a mile a minute right now, trying to make sure I stay on time. Okay, so I said 2 guard, body down. And I think you guys should have a side view of this so you can see kind of how this is going. I'm going to use my comb. I'm going to use my brush to kind of help me get as much as I can. You might as well go 4 guard if you're going to do it too much, right? If you're going to keep going over the hair, you might as well just go shorter. But what I mean is like just enough to bring that back up if there's any flurries. When the coat's dirty, it's going to lay heavier. So there's going to be stuff you're going to miss, which is why we do this all over again after the bath. For clients that want that. Some clients don't want all that hair in the, they don't want all that little hairs, the fine hairs. I actually get people that ask me, don't do it again after the bath. So then it's a little tiny bit imperfect. But then there's no hair flurries from the hair cutting, right? So we're going to do a 4 guard on the legs, so I'm not even going to go there with it. I'm going to save time right there. I'm not going to go do that, So let's go quickly over the body here. I don't have any notes on the head because we usually leave it pretty thick, but when it's flurry, the tips, some of you guys are writing me emails and asking me about the tips and stuff like that, and I appreciate you. So some of the tips I'm going to give you are like, right now, the guard should do a lot of work for me to save my hand scissoring muscles. And I've learned a lot of stuff from other people, but I also taught myself. Okay, so we got that. So I'm going to come back with the guard on the head first and then tidy up with the scissors. You can see I rarely have to do a lot of scissor work if you're going to use the guard, right? Okay, we got the 4 now. We're going to come and do the legs. And since I've got the dog upstand, it's really helping me go faster. She's standing up. I don't have to keep putting her up, standing her up. You can order the dog upstand at dogupstand.com. But I am able to, both my hands have been free. Can you tell? She's kind of moving there a little bit. That's fine. She is an animal with her own ideas. Okay. 4 guard down and everything here. Same thing on the arms over here. You can tell I don't waste a second, do I? Okay. Keep moving quickly here, just a little, because after the bath it's going to have to be tidied up again. If you do the most of your hair cutting now, then after the bath you're really just tidying some stuff up. So I grabbed my yellow 5/8 guard. I believe it's a 0. Yeah, I think it's a 0. I'm going to go, oh, maybe I should come over here with you guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm going, this is a reverse lightly, and I'm going to leave a pretty full head. Coming reverse here. There's other ways you can do your guards. Play with them. I can do a guard back and forth and do all, fade it in and all this stuff. So play with your guards on clients that you just want to mess around with, right? Say, hey, can I get on and play around today? They'll say yes, most of them. Some of them won't, but some of them will. Come in here, clean this out a little bit. I do not go down every dog's muzzle. It just depends on the dog and depends on how nasty their face is and what the other groomers, where they came in, what they came in doing. I'm going to go back a little bit into that, just kind of, it's like hand scissoring. So just take your lightly, grab that chin hair to do some control, or grab the jawbone. You got to control the face or you can hurt the dog, right? Okay, I'm moving that all out of her face. And I do need to come back and check with the, let me see here, with the comb on her face here, just to double check. Any mats in her face. And I gotta get that, there's a little bit, I'm gonna pull this through. Get that food out of there. If they got food out of there, my clients are pretty, trusting. I'm just going to get that food out of there, and obviously it's sticking for a reason, so you might as well get it out of the way anyway. It's going to stick again because sometimes they eat certain treats or apples or juicy stuff or soft foods, and it's just sticking into their hair. Just get that hair out of there. Okay, so let's go back this way. I don't need her on the dog up stand right now, so I'm going to let her chill. I'm going to come back and kind of clean up her face a little bit. I like the whole rounded, hairy face, and so do they. Learn your clients, know what they like. Try to give it to them what they like, but if you can't, be honest about it. Be like, look, this is just too much. This is mad at, whatever. Did you see her little face, what she's doing? Look at all this food in there, girl. What are you doing? Let me see. So she's pretty good, right? She's not doing like what Cotton was doing the other day, that puppy. I mean, good Lord. And I really don't want to try to get the whiskers. I don't think it's a pain thing. I've done a lot of reading about the whiskers. I don't think it's a pain thing, but when I kiss my Saki, she does poke me with her little needled out whiskers because I shave her whiskers. Or I have, so now I just continue doing it. So if you can avoid these whiskers, I would explain that. Once it's cut, I don't know that, I got to do more reading, but I don't know that it doesn't grow back. It has to grow back because my other dog, Faith, her whiskers do, and I get rid of this maroon stuff here. I cut that off. That's just my own thing. You can create your own thing. Like, I hate that, so I'm going to get that out of there. And any hair in her mouth, we want to get that away from her teeth so it doesn't help to cause some serious plaque issues in her mouth. All that hair, get that out of there. If you can't do it with scissors, do it with your clippers, please. She's doing great with her mouth, so I'm okay with it, but some of these other guys, I wouldn't be doing that. So every dog is different. But you want to pull all these hairs out. You don't want those up in there. It just sits in the teeth, and what do you think that's doing? Okay. That's why some of these teeth are so nasty. We should get that hair out of the way. Okay. No one taught me that one. Okay, let's see here. That's good enough for me. We're going to come do the nail trim since I already did her pads. We're good there. Yeah, you're looking so cute. Move stuff around. That's why I'm always moving the hair, because when they leave, their hair is going to move. They're going to jump on the couch. They're going to do their thing. So move stuff around so you can kind of see where it's going to move to later. Again, we're going to touch base after the bath anyway. I always tunnel this out because here in Texas it's hot. Tunnel it out really good, right? And Okay, let's go back here because I can see it's kind of dirty back here in the hiney. And for the sake of the camera, do the best I can there for you guys. Okay, stand up for me. So here I should use the dog up stand so I can really get in here. I can see her private areas. That way it keeps her up. She's got poop all stuck up under here. Yep. Okay. And then I can see here her private area down here needs a really good cleanup. So, okay, let me see here. She's fighting her tail with me here. Pull her tail aside, and really clean out this area. Especially if you're a female, you get it. Be careful. Don't try to nick it. But if it's matted, get those out of there. And then when you're washing her, wash it real good back there for her. Okay, I'm actually going to do a 4-guard on her ears. Down. Check your heat. I'm checking my heat because I'm going to come back with my 10 on the inside here. It'll cool the ears down. Tunnel that out a little bit. Watch your flaps. I have hair in my mouth even with this mask on. That's ridiculous. I do sell the masks. They're about 12 bucks plus shipping and handling. So if you want a mask, it helps eliminate the hairs that you're breathing in. If you're breathing in hairs for years, where do you think that hair is going? It is going into your lungs. Okay, so it's not going to ever stop because this is what we do for a living, but you can try to prevent it from being so bad, right? Okay, so we got that. You notice you gotta come back here, so don't stay there too long. Just get her done and move on and come. You're gonna be back here visiting it after the bath. Okay, clearing my face. Okay, I'm going to trim her ears here. I call this to the leather. You can call it whatever you want. I'm just gonna trim it around to the leather. I've got that nice and clean out there. That'll help keep her cool as well. Do the same side over here. Make sure you're holding the edge of the skin so you do not nick the ears. Okay. And I like them rounded, not truly tipped. I think this is a cuter lick. What do you think? What do you think? As she tries to get off the dog upstairs. You're silly, girl. Okay. I'm going to double check her ear hair. She doesn't have very much. She's kind of a mix here. Very tiny bit. You only want to pull what's in the ear. And for me to go faster, just wipe it there real fast. If you got other stuff in the way, get your 40 blade out. Be very careful, but tunnel it out with your 40 blade. Just pull what's out of the ear canal itself. Okay, let me see. Because it's already like plucking your eyebrows all at once. It's already kind of like shocking. So just get what you have to get with the pluckers, right? Again, I had another client, Pamela maybe, had mentioned about the pluckers. I don't like the kind that, the hemostats that are locking, because what if you get in there, twist it, lock it, and you got skin? I don't do that. I have the kind that you don't lock. So if you need some, let me know. Email me. I would love to help you. Okay, we're doing the nails, but you can't really see, so I'm going to back the camera up here. Don't forget dew claws in the back. Always check. She is struggling to stand up, so again, we're going to put this dog up stand in there so I don't have to keep moving her around. The back nails have curled under. Just when it's like that, you just got to get what you can. Just get it out of there. Okay. Let me see, please. Okay. I'm going to do a favor for this client because I know he is an older man. I'm going to Dremel the front nails for him for free. Because if you haven't paid attention, dog nails are really hard on the skin of our senior citizens, human senior citizens. Usually I charge extra for dremeling because I do trim the nails to the vein, and then if you want it now grinded down on top of that, it's extra. No, baby. No. You don't want to hold it in one position for very long. It will have a very shocking sensation because it is a vein down there as well. Hold on, let me see. It's like grinding your teeth. I hate it when they do that. They hold it in one position and I'm like, wow, my tooth is hot now and my mouth hurts. That's kind of the same idea that I get out of it. Okay, so we're going to go to the bath. And I'll just keep the camera on. All right, babies. Here we go. We're going to do a bath right now. And even these nozzles are amazing. If you need one, I carry them. You got to email me. And again, go to the website, myfavoritegroomer.com. Go to contact me, tell me what you need, and we will build a rate for you based off of where you live, your shipping, handling, tax, etc. This is my favorite nozzle. I've tried many over the years, and the reason why is I don't have to continue holding it or squeezing anything. My hand is at rest during the full bath. I like that. And I have tried a lot of stuff, and I'm very picky. Either stuff is broke or some of them have broke. Okay, get her wet here quickly. Always using two hands. You never want to just go one-handed, okay? We don't have time for that. Down on the ears to try to prevent water from getting in the ears. You still need to wash the face. You see how dirty it was? Don't be afraid to wash the face. Okay. This is conditioner. I need to fix this, but I'm going to put some conditioner here. I do conditioning and shampooing at the same time. You do whatever you want out there. But I noticed that if you did conditioner after shampooing, this face is nasty. If you do conditioner after shampooing, your rinse off time is like forever. So come down, sweetie. You've got to come down. Don't scratch. Okay. You see we're moving quickly. I'm not wasting any time. Very little on your soap. I don't do the dilution because I found that actually water and diluting that shampoo in those dilution bottles, dude, sometimes they mold, you know. And so for years, it's just a little tiny bit of shampoo. You can see it already works with the water and dilutes itself, okay. Rinse from the top down, so you don't have to keep going back to the top. Don't forget to rinse around your noose or groom loop. Any shampoo left on the dog is going to make it itchy, just like it is with ours. If you ever go ahead and try it. Leave some shampoo in your scalp. Tonight you'll probably go to sleep and have an itchy scalp. You'll have to get up and rinse it off. So it's the same thing. So rinsing should take longer than all that lathering. Under the armpits, soap suds love to stay there. She keeps moving on me. I could get the dog upstand, but we're going pretty quickly, so it's fine. She just doesn't want to stand up, though. And she's a good dog, so I know that y'all are going to use that dog upstand very much in the industry. Even good dogs are lazy. Down on the ears again. If there's ever a situation where you feel like shampoo got in the eyes, rinse well here like that. Rinse well. Don't stay there, but rinse well. I've never had an eye shampoo problem, so I don't want to ever start one, which is why I'm not afraid to rinse the eyeballs. When I go swimming, I'm opening my eyes in water. It's not going to hurt. Dogs go swimming too. I've got lots of clients that got dogs go swimming. So the water does not hurt the face. Wash the butt really good. She does not want to stand up. Okay. So let me go get the gel. Like I said, we're going to do gel instead of toothbrushing. We changed it to gel. So I sell Pets Life Oral Care Gel, and her teeth smell funky. I'm going to do a tiny bit of squirting, and not all dogs are going to let you do this, but it does beat the teeth brushing. Okay, stay. Tiny bit of squirting in here. Rub to try to get it on all those teeth. Now I know her. If it's a dog that's pretty aggressive, this is not happening. I'm not doing that with that dog. Rub that gel in there. Okay. Okay, so again, if you need Pets Life Oral Gel, you want to sell it in your salon, I can get it for you. I recommend it for your teeth brushing dental situation. Rather than teeth brushing, and I'll go through a whole video on that, you guys, so let's continue with the grooming. At this time, if you're grooming by yourself, this would be where you give her a second to shake off, and then you sweep your table. Okay, so towel dry. I like to try to use one towel per pet. Use it from head to toe. The whole towel should be used. Otherwise, you'll be doing laundry all the time. We don't want that. So be wise, okay, with your equipment and your stuff. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, down, sweetie. I don't like to create habits that I like the dog jumping up like that. I don't want to create that that's okay. So immediately back up, start over, push her down, let her know that that's not okay. That's not what we want. There was a senior dog I was grooming. She's gone now. Her name's Flower. Some of those groomed videos I would never load because they're really hard to watch. The dog starts to change as it's older. And the mom would always, when she touched the dog, it would jump up and she would pick her up, right? So all during grooming, when she was like her last groomings, she would jump up the whole time. It was so dangerous. So creating habits like that will hurt the dog in the long run. Which is why when you're grooming a dog, if they come for years, you can let them know that that's not okay. It doesn't happen overnight, but if I were to pick her up when she jumps up, it creates that's okay, okay? Okay, so this is what I look like blow drying. I got my face mask on, so all the hair that goes around this whole salon, and I'm protect my eyes. I recommend you do this yourself. If you need a mask, let me know. If you need eye gear, let me know, but you should be able to pick up decent, cheap eye gear. Look, mine's all scratched up. I don't need to see very much blow drying, okay? Protect yourself. We very rarely talk about ways to protect yourself as groomers. But where is this stuff going? If there's dirt in there, it's being blown right back at you, right into your skin, okay? So, including hair, and y'all know that. You guys pick out these, I know you pick out these needles just like I do. These, especially Labrador hair, it's like a needle in my arm right here. So, protect yourself. Here we go. We're gonna blow dry her quickly. And you don't have to do bone dry, okay? All right, here we go. for me, okay? But my clients get that. So there's some places where you're gonna have to go, that's not gonna be good enough blow drying, okay? You're doing a Shih Tzu with a great, beautiful haircut, it's gotta be bone dry, or close to it. It's gotta be really dry. If we're gonna do a 10 all over, this has gotta be a lot drier, because although sometimes I use my clippers, you know, to cut like a senior dog, I use my clippers to cut like the 10 down kind of thing, or 7 down when it's kind of wet. To get a real, true, good haircut, you're gonna need it dry, very dry. But in this case, we're doing a guard. It'll be fine. By the time I'm done, it'll be almost completely dry. But my blow dryer is badass. So if you want my blow dryer, you're gonna have to spend a pretty good amount of money. I've had it for over, been here probably 8 years, 6, 7, 8 years, and it's a $400 blow dryer, and it was well worth it. I can't hardly tell people to get that blow dryer because maybe they don't believe me or they don't have that money, but look how much time I just got done blow drying her, without doing her head too much, but her whole body's almost blow dried. Okay, so if you're interested in that blow dryer, let me know. It is expensive. I'm a distributor, so I can get it for you a little cheaper. Just contact me if this is something you want to invest in. But you can see, boom, 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 get your dogs done fast. I have the orange blow dryer, the Air Force one. I sell a lot of those. But I did a Labradoodle, and I was so pissed that I forgot my $400 blow dryer. It took me like 2 hours just to blow dry that dang dog. And dang as in like that moment, not the dog. I love that dog. But it took so long. I was so pissed at myself that I forgot. It was mobile grooming, and I forgot to bring my blow dryer. And I'll never do that again. So that was the orange Air Force one. So that's great for at-home use. It's not great if you're trying to do a dog in an hour. You have to have good equipment if you want to turn your dogs around quicker. If this was my dog at home, I would say Groomer, she can air dry. That's just my opinion, because it's just it's quiet. You skip the whole, I call it a jet engine. You skip the whole jet engine part of grooming. So if your clients have an older dog, that's why we skip a lot of blow drying for senior dogs here. It's just less stressful. It's like running 5 miles instead of 10 if you skip out the blow dryer. So if she were my dog, just because I don't care about the full quality, like the very fine tuning of the haircut, I would be like, hey, don't worry, she can air dry. But we're running a business, so dogs that are healthy enough to go through that whole process, we go ahead and blow dry them. I mean, that's just what we do. We're groomers, right? We're grooming them. So just based on your client, you're going to make some decisions, okay? All right, so now let's take it over here back to the grooming and wrap it up. Come on, babies. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. Now I'm going to brush again and turn her sideways. Yeah, that little tickly everywhere. Is it tickly everywhere? Real light. Because it's not matted or anything, so she doesn't want to stand. That's what we do. We sit here doing this, right? No more doing that. Now I can actually use both my hands. Just love this stand. I just love it, you guys. I've been using it for over a year. I just am telling you guys about it now because it's ready to, we've made some. And those of you who bought it, thank you. I appreciate it. You're going to see, like, dogs are going to do that. But you just put them back on there. Because dogs are smart. They're like, I don't want to be on that. I want to sit. I want to sit pretty bad. No. I feel some tugging, but I don't want to take it too far, like keep going. So I'm going to check, do this light tugging stuff, and then check with my comb. Comb does not lie. So look at your face. It is a mess. Let's see if she's not cooperating. No, don't fight me. This is an argument here. We're having a little argument. Look at your face. It's kind of wet, so I mean, that's fine, right? And make sure we got all the knots out of there. Stop, please, Pepper. Okay. Okay, we'll come back to that because we're going to let it dry a little bit. We are going to just double check with your 10 and your 2 guard. We're going to go over it just a tad. Make sure this is good here. Around the neck, I can see a tiny bit of hair sticking out, not a lot. One time I took her head pretty short and they were like, Dee Dee, that was too short. So I know they like the fluffy head. Very much so. So come down with your 4, just double check some stuff here so this will save your scissor time. Just quickly move. Learn to twist your clippers in your hand, like flip them around, twist them back and forth. Put your foot down. Don't go. You're going to jump off of that. You are. Look at her foot here. You are silly. Here, let's put you here. There you go. Put your foot down. Real quick and easy now. Okay, so let's see what I'm working with. I'm going to tell her she can come off of this. Sweep all this stuff out so I can see what I need to scissor. Does anyone else do that? I need this stuff clean, man. I do not like having a dirty station at all, not even remotely. Okay. Real easy here. Watch your pads if you're going to do this here. Just getting all these ones sticking out, not being picky here. Stuff the guard couldn't get, you know what I mean? She has dew claw, so watch the hair there. Don't cut off her dew claw. Does not want to stand. Stand. Okay. It's hard to, it's like someone trying to paint your nails and you've got your fingers like curled under. It's like, gosh, open your nails. Okay. Got this. Good dog though, right? She's really good. Otherwise, sweet, kind. Just really good. She's so sweet. You stand. If I didn't need to trim her feet, I would have the dog up stand under her. So I just got to trim her feet, and I need to be able to lift them up and work with her. So, and then double check her tummy areas and stuff like that. This is the last bit of it. Otherwise, she would have that stand under her the whole time. Okay, now wrapping up the face. Let's see if I can get a better view for you guys. Not sure if this will work. I love her ears though. Look at her ear here. Come here. Come closer. Okay. I'm actually going to brush it backwards. It's still a little tiny damp. It's fine. We got it cleaned up really well. I think it's fine. I'm not going to overdo it, you know. Look at her face. Look at this. This is so silly. Look at your... Let's go this way. I'm going to leave your hair like that. Can I leave your hair like that? And go to the side with it? I'm trying to draw a line there. Draw the line. The line. We're going to part your hair, girl. Hold on. on, stop moving your face. Making it difficult. If it's moving your face, tighten up that noose right there. Groom loop, whatever you want to call it. Just curling this. Got some of this brown stuff I told you about. I like to cut that out there, bring that out like that. You can use your blending shears if you need to. I just cut it out. So silly. I'm just being silly with her because they're great. They're great clients. So we'll go this way too if you want to. Either way, it's got to be out of her eyes, right? So if it dries and it's all up in her face, then we didn't finish it off anyway. So it's the same thing. Do you see the concept? You know what I mean? Whether you brush it up or down and around, it's got to be out of her eyeballs later when it fully dries. Okay, let's get your comb out. Any kind of stuff hanging around, just grab it. Go like this, make sure we got those away from the eyes so you can see her face. Look at her ears, she's so cute. You're so cute, Pepper. Come in there, inverted V right there if you know. Okay, we are looking good. It's a little damp, but that's okay. It'll air dry and look perfect later. Put all your stuff back in the same place. We're going to do apple pie a la mode for cologne. I'm going to need to clean her ears with some cleaner solutions. If you need any solutions, please let me know. Those of you who've ordered products already, thank you for your support again. If you need the clippers, shears, anything I'm using, please call me or email me and I'll get you a quote. Okay, let's do a picture and we're done. Sweep all this off first, huh? All right, so this is what we got. We got Pepper here. We did a fluffy head, and it's a little tiny bit damp. It's almost dry now. Now, we did a 2 guard down and a 4 guard on the legs. You can't even tell that 2 guards were used. And that way there was not so much hand scissoring on the legs. Okay, that's a good spot right there, huh? Looks good. Cleaned up her face really good in here, because I might not see her for 2 or 3 months. And 4 guard down on the ears, so there's still some hair, and then point tip all the way around the ear, and we clean the ears. And then I ended up coming back and doing like a carrot tail here. So we're good to go. Thank you so much for watching.